شهیدانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور ساتوي پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا
Good evening and thank you for joining us on this Tuesday, July 1st, 2025. I'm Suleiman Talash. A high-ranking delegation of the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan, led by the Deputy Prime Minister for Economic Affairs, Mullah Abdul Ghani Baradar Afghan, departed for the Republic of Azerbaijan earlier today upon the official invitation of the host country to participate in the 17th Summit of the Economic Cooperation Organization. During the visit, the Deputy Prime Minister Mullah Abdul Ghani Baradar Afghan is scheduled to attend and deliver a speech at the plenary session of the Economic Cooperation Organization Summit. Additionally, he will hold meetings with several Azerbaijani officials to discuss the expansion of bilateral relations in various sectors. The 17th Summit of the Economic Cooperation Organization will be hosted by the Republic of Azerbaijan on July 3rd and 4th, with participation of representatives, presidents, and senior officials from ECO member states. During his visit to Herat province, the Deputy Prime Minister for Administrative Affairs, Maulavi Abdul Salam Hanafi, visited a number of scientific, health and historical sites in Herat province. The Deputy Prime Minister for Administrative Affairs described the role of religious and scientific institutions and centers in educating the youth and strengthening Islamic values as important, and assured the Islamic Emirate of comprehensive support for scientific centers and institutions. Maulavi Abdul Salam Hanafi also appreciated the efforts made in the field of health and the protection of historical sites, and stressed the protection and maintenance of the country's historical and cultural monuments. The Islamic Emirate delegation is participating in town meetings to be held in Doha. The delegation has traveled from Kabul to Doha with this intention. It is scheduled that representatives of different countries will discuss drug prevention and cooperation in a meeting to be held in Doha, the capital of Qatar. Here is the rest of the story.
A 7-member delegation from various ministries of the Islamic Emirate has left for Qatar to participate in the 3rd meeting of the Counter-Narcotics Committee and the 2nd meeting of the Private Sector Technical Committee. The delegation is scheduled to discuss the expansion of cooperation in the field of drug prevention and control with representatives of various countries.
The delegation will be able to clearly outline and pursue tangible outcomes regarding the previous agenda that the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan discussed in Doha 3, taking responsible and constructive action as a part of contact group efforts.
On the other hand, a number of analysts praised the fight against drugs by the Islamic Emirate and added international institutions and donor countries should cooperate in this regard.
The fight against drug addiction has proven effective. People have witnessed the treatments of drug addicts. Visited by officials serves this purpose and crucial for fostering international cooperation in preventing drug trafficking. The Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan has taken firm and effective steps in combating drug use. For instance, in Kabul, it is now rare to see any drug addict on the street.
This comes at a time when the Islamic Emirate has conducted 98,000 anti-narcotics operations in the past 4 years and has destroyed 20,000 drug production and processing factories, reducing the level of cultivation, use and trafficking to almost zero.
On the other hand, Minister of Public Health Maulavi Nur Jalal Jalali held a meeting with a high-level delegation from International Health Organization, UNICEF, the Bill Gates Foundation, and the Polio Eradication Board. The Ministry of Public Health said that the meeting discussed the development and transparency of health services, supporting the health system, preventing infectious diseases, eradicating polio, establishing good coordination in affairs, prioritizing Afghan academic staff, building the capacity of health and diagnostic workers, and a number of other important issues. In the meeting, the minister said that international organizations should provide services in accordance with the newly developed national health policy, and that the ministry is committed to eradicating polio along with other infectious diseases. Maulavi Saiful Islam Khaybar, spokesman for the Ministry of Propagation of Virtue, Prevention of Voice and Hearing Complaints, said that the ministry has arrested 2 employees of the Nama Media, cultural and religious organization, who were calling people to Christianity, atheistic thought and feminism. Mr. Khaybar added that the arrested individuals have confessed to their crimes. The Malaysian Special Representative for Afghanistan and his delegation met with the Minister of Higher Education, Sheikh Maulavi Nida Muhammad Nadim. During the meeting, the Minister of Higher Education briefed the Malaysian Special Representative on the recent developments and changes in the Afghan education system, and said that after the establishment of the Islamic Emirate, in addition to the development of the academic and educational sectors in the country, a new master's program has been established and significant work has been done in the field of infrastructure projects. The first phase of the Nahrish Siraj Canal reconstruction project was inaugurated in the presence of Minister of Energy and Water, Mullah Abdul Latif Mansoor, and a number of other officials in Sangin district of Helmand province. At the opening ceremony, the Minister of Energy and Water said that the Islamic Emirate has prepared the ground for investment in Afghanistan from all sides and invited investors to invest in development projects and participate in the development of this land. This project is being implemented from the budget of the Islamic Emirate at a cost of 275.8 million Afghanis. The Faria Provincial Disaster Management Directorate distributed food and non-food items to 500 families forcibly deported from neighboring countries after conducting a survey. In this series, each family was given a 50-kilogram bag of flour, a 25-kilogram bag of rice, and 2 blankets in the presence of officials. And the final one is that according to the forecasts of the country's meteorological department and reputable international organizations, there is a possibility of flooding due to lightning, strong winds, and relatively heavy rains in Logar, Paktia, Paktika, Coast, Nangarhar, Kunar, Nuristan, and Laghman provinces. Therefore, residents of these provinces are requested to avoid approaching river banks and take necessary measures in accordance with the instructions provided by the Provincial Disaster Management Committee. That's all for tonight. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.
ساتوی پسروینو داد شهیدانو کور داد باتورانو کور داد باتورانو کور داد باتورانو کور داد باتورانو کور ساتوی پسروینو داد شهیدانو کور